Hey everybody, it's Joshua from the future here to let you know that you should stick around to the end of the video because Gemfan is going to give away 50 sets of 51433 Hurricane props to 3 different winners. 3 winners are going to get 50 sets of these props, and it'll keep you in props for a pretty good while, especially given how durable the Gemfan Hurricane 51433 is. More about that at the end of the video. So here is the Gemfan 51433. It is a 5.1 inch pitch prop with a 4.3 inch advance ratio or pitch. And this is a trend that I think HQ started this trend of going to slightly larger diameter props. Instead of 5-inch props, 5.1, and going to slightly lower pitch props with the idea that the larger diameter would help make up for some of the loss of thrust because of the narrower pitch or the smaller pitch. And I've had mixed feelings about them. But this one I am really, really pleased with. It is smooth, and you really want that from a freestyle prop. It is linear, by which I mean that especially when paired with a little bit of a lower kV motor, like a 24 or 2500 kV motor, it is very controllable, low in the throttle range. There's none of that situation where when you get on the throttle, then suddenly like the thrust all comes on at once and you surprise yourself and pop up. And the number one thing that impressed me about these props is how effing durable they are. I started using these for my 3 packs a day challenge, and after like day 5, I was still on the same set. Now, one of the questions that people ask is, how do I know when it's time to change my props? And the bottom line is that as long as the video coming out of I'm holding the GoPro. As long as the video coming out of the GoPro is okay, I don't care. As long as the quad is flying good, I'm not smoking a motor, and the video is smooth, I don't care. And something about these props. Number one, they often don't get bent or broke in a crash. I don't know why. When they do get a little chewed up, they still seem to fly smoothly. And when they do get bent, I just bent them back, and they kept flying. I've been in all of my 3 packs a day challenge, and we're up to like day 9. By the time you're seeing this, I've gone through like 3 sets of these props. So that's like 30, 40 flights, depending on how many flights I did during that day. Granted, we're crashing on grass, we're crashing into trees, we're not on concrete or cement or race poles, but nevertheless, that really stood out to me. I fly this environment all the time. These props really impressed me with how durable they are. And for a freestyle prop, I almost feel like that is as important as how it flies, because freestyle is just crashing all the time and you just need to get your quad home. You just want to keep flying, getting smooth video. Racing, I almost feel like when you're racing, if you crash out, well, you're just done. You're out. Whatever. But freestyle, I don't know. I think freestyle pilots are cheaper than racing pilots and don't want to replace their props. So I'm really, really impressed with this prop. Now, you probably can't have trouble see, but it is being paired with the iFlight Zing 2208 motor. And I'm going to be straight with you. This is too much motor for this prop. This prop does not need a big 2208 motor stator size. It will be fine on a 2207 or a 2306, and it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine even on a higher KV than this KV. If you wanted to go down to like a 2306, 2650 KV, I think it would do really well. But this is what I've got. And this is what we're going to run, and let's see how it flies. So I want to start by just demonstrating some of the qualities of these props to you guys. And we're going to start by just taking a look at my throttle position. This is hovering at about 24% throttle. And that's telling you that despite the fact that this is a relatively low pitch prop, maybe 30% depending, despite the fact that this is a relatively low-pitch prop, it is not a weak and powerless prop. It's not going to have the same carving turns as like a 50-50, but it's also a lot easier on your battery. Now, the fact that I'm running it on 2208 motors is going to mean it's going to pull a little more amps and make a little more speed, but, well, anyway, let me show you guys what a full throttle punch looks like. You can get a sense. Ooh, birds. What are they doing up there? Okay, here's a full throttle punch. So, that is not like mind-numbingly fast, or even as I jam the throttle, like the pickup, it doesn't have that same poppy. But that's not what you want. That's not what you expect from a 51433 prop, is it? It shouldn't be, but it is. Check this out. I mean, like, prop wash? No, thank you. None for me. It's very smooth. I should acknowledge that these 2208. See, prop wash there? No. I should acknowledge these 2208 motors are helping a little bit in that respect. You're going to get better prop wash handling from a 2208 motor than from a 2207. But just, they're so smooth flying. I'm so impressed with them. So I'm not really doing, there are a little prop wash there. Okay, so nothing's perfect, but, and if we do like, I got a bug on my elbow. Sorry. Bug on my elbow. If we do, my test for like low throttle resolution, and I'll flub this now because I'm talking or whatever, but it's to do like a split S over this tree and come back the other way. Because it's kind of blind, the exit is kind of blind. And there's that other tree that if you swing too wide, you'll hit it. It doesn't have leaves yet, so you keep, right? So you gotta kind of get on the throttle there and find your exit without, see? Very nice low throttle resolution there. And the prop wash, very little prop wash there. I'm super impressed with these props. Now, I am not going to start just crashing these props just to prove to you guys that they're durable. You just have to take my word for it that, prop wash? No, thank you. You just have to take my word for it that, that I've been through literally 3 sets, I believe is the actual number. I've been through 3 sets in the whole, what time I'm flying? 3 packs a day challenge. And they just crash and they get a little dinged up, but they're fine. I'm so impressed. So I'm just gonna do some freestyle now and see what happens. I mean, this is still my 3 packs a day challenge, and you can see how they fly. Do you need more pitch? I will say, I like a prop that has more pitch. My 2208 motors are specifically designed, and these Zing 2208 motors are specifically designed to give good prop wash handling on a high-pitch prop. But high-pitch props are hard on your battery, and it is harder to get great handling. There, prop wash there, little jitter, but no. By the way, I should tell you guys, I intentionally set this GoPro to 60 frames per second, and I took off the camera butter ND filter so it would intentionally look as unsmooth as possible to try and demonstrate the prop's handling. So if you're looking at this and going, it looks a little jittery. Prop wash? No. If you're looking at this and going, it looks a little jittery, that's because I have intentionally shown you every single wiggle and jiggle. So there, we're at, oh my God, we're at 4 minutes and 50 seconds, and we just hit the, I was so busy talking, I just hit the, I hit the battery threshold of 3.5 volts. So I just got 5 minutes of fairly sedate flying, to be honest, fairly sedate flying. And the battery is at 3.6, so it's, yeah, that's not usual, but still, not bad. Hey guys, Joshua from the future here. It's the end of today, and I just wanted to show you guys what the props look like after my crashes and so forth. Obviously, everything will break eventually, right? But, okay, thank you for that, bird. Everything will break eventually. Nothing's indestructible, but something about, you can see they're tore up, they're chewed up. I've bent several of them back into shape, oh, there's the sun. But they're still totally flyable. The quad is still flying pretty smooth, and I mean, we'll take a look at the video, but totally flyable. and I would not feel like I had to replace these. So there you go. Now at this point, I'm going to do 2 more packs at least, because it's my 3 packs a day challenge. So I'm going to fly these packs and take advantage of this gorgeous freaking day. But that's going to be it for this review. If you want to see more of these flights, my 3 packs a day challenge playlist is linked in the video description, and literally every flight in there is on these props, so you can see what you think about how they fly. I'm start at the end, because at the beginning it's pretty basic. There's not, anyway, I'm working my way up. But there's a link to these props down in the video description. It takes a lot to impress me. Most of the time when a new prop comes out, I go, I hate it. Or because it's just not because it's bad, just because it's not what I'm looking for. Or I go, yeah, it's okay, but like, what is there that makes it stand out compared to a zillion other props out there? This one really impressed me. Durable, smooth, reasonably powerful, ticks all the boxes. I still, for my, like, there's a pilot out there who wants a big, heavy 50-48 prop on a 2208 or a 2407 motor, wrecking your batteries. This is more for a pilot like who wants a smooth flying, long flying, not so much concerned about top speed. But like, oh, I don't know, any prominent pilots out there who like smooth, less powerful motors? Yeah, there's a ton of them. And if you're one of them, definitely give these props a look. Thanks so much for watching. Happy flying. If you want to try these props out for yourself, enter the giveaway. The instructions are down in the video description. The short version is that there's a link in the video description that will take you to a Google form, and you will put your email address in that Google form. I'm only using the email address, number 1, to contact you and let you know that you won. A lot of times people leave a comment on a video, and then it's like, well, how do I make sure that they know that they won? So I need your email address for that. Number 2, to make sure that there are no duplicate entries. Yes, I know, you could make 2 accounts on... And number 3, no, that's it. That's the only reasons. I will not put you on any email lists or anything like that. I will only use your email address to notify that you've won and identify you and to pick the winner. Full instructions and terms and conditions down in the video description, as well as a link to these props if you decide you'd like to buy some after you don't win. Unless you win, in which case you won't be buying any for a while.